Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to go through all the top teams for the Magmazard Dream Realm boss. We'll lead it off with the most free to play version from Elysion, no Rainier team, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Faramor buffing up Shmira, you have Damon buffing up Shmira, and then Valara in the back left corner with the Blood Moon spell. If you don't even have Valara, you can swap out Valara for Coco. That would be the ultimate free to play thing, but basically Valara is working even at lower ascension. As long as she's able to survive, she's still going to be the best option for you to run. So this is the most free to play friendly team. There is a new top team of today compared to the teams that we shared 8 days ago when we had the last rotation of Magmazard, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so Shmir of course is going to be the greatest damage dealer here. Faramor is a really good damage dealer and also buffer. And then twins, of course, are meta for every Dream on boss other than Blightshroom, where they're not able to cast their ultimate. And as for charms, you just really want it on your damage dealers as right now with the blue charms, because Shmira and Faramor, if you give it to them, it will increase their attack slightly and increase their damage output by a bit. Whereas for the supports and for the tanks is completely useless because it doesn't give them any more attack, and that is not going to benefit your damage output at all. Okay, so Blood Moon spell, 18 seconds left. I mean, looking pretty good. We should maybe even get over 80% of the boss's health with this most free-to-play friendly team, which is really impressive. 77%, 3 seconds left. It's going to be close. Can we get 80%? No, not quite. But 10.3 billion on this free-to-play team is very good. Of course, Shmir and Faramor both dealing high damage, and that is why getting their charms a bit of a priority, but most important Shmira, and you probably have Shmira charms if you've been watching my videos up until now. So next up, we have a team from Frosty. This is basically the best no Rainier team. So if you don't have Rainier Mythic Plus yet, then this is the best team you can run, assuming you have the other heroes built. Ravion will need to be Mythic Plus or above if you want to run him here. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Shmira and Faramor on the Stellar Bond. Ravion in front of blue turn, Valar in the upper left corner with the Blood Moon spell. Let's go ahead and just run. I think we'll go for a skip run. So charms for this team, of course, Shmira, Ravion, and Faramor, because they're all going to boost their damage by giving them their charms. We're going to get rank 15, 10.9 billion on our first run, which is a pretty reasonable boost compared to the previous team, using Ravion though. Okay, so that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and move right along to the next team that we have up here. So next team is going to be a Rainy's team with no Valara. So if you don't have Valara at all, or maybe she's really low copies, you can try this team if you have Rainier Mythic Plus, because this is a Rainier Mythic Plus team. So blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Damon and Shmira on the Stellar Bond, Faramor further buffing up Shmira. Then you have Rainier position swap Shmira with the Blood Moon spell. Let's try to get charms on Shmira and Faramor for this team. And also, we should be boosting the levels of Shmira, although like it is only one level at this point. For me, that's why I didn't really bother with it. But let's go ahead and see what we can get off of this hit. 11.4 billion. 11.4 billion for a no Valar team is pretty impressive and definitely a good option if you don't have Valara built on your account, or maybe she has really low copies and it's not working. However, even at low copies, I would try the Valara teams and compare them side by side. Okay, next up we have a team. So this one is Rainy's and AFK. This was the best team in the previous week. It still is doing well today, but it isn't the overall top team. There's a new optimized team. So anyway, I wanted to include it because who knows, maybe for some people it still could be best. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Shmira on the Stellar Bond, Rainier position swap Shmira, Faramor buff up Shmira and Valar in the back left corner with the Blood Moon spell. The good news about Magmazard, which I really like, it is a low RNG boss, all things considered. There would be a bit of RNG, like getting your capped out top score, but look at that, 11.8 billion still with the top team of the previous week is pretty impressive. Yeah, so definitely this is still a strong team. There's no question about it, and you're going to do really well even running this team. However, there is a bit of a min-maxing team to get squeeze out a bit more damage, and we're going to show that. But first, we have another team from Frosty. This is a Baelran team. So this looks really weird because this is like even considered maybe more pay to win than the Faramor team. However, if you have Baelran at Supreme Plus and your Faramor is maybe plus 10 exclusive equipment or lower, that's what Frosty said, then this team may be better for you. So if you don't have a really highly invested Faramor, this may be the best team for you And you should definitely give it a try if you have Baelran Supreme Plus. Of course, you would need Baelran Supreme Plus plus 20 exclusive equipment if you even want to consider running this team. But if you have that, then there's an option. So pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Shmira on the Stellar Bond, Rainier position swap Shmira, Baelran in front of Lara with the Blood Moon spell. We have the charms. I actually want to watch this team play out just because I want to see Baelran in action. Because it is really crazy to me because Baelran, he is in the top team for Blightshroom, even at pre-Endless Dream on boss level, which is crazy. Because Baelran is an endless damage dealer. And even in Magmazard, Baelran in pre-Endless is in like technically the second best team of today. Which is, I would have never expected that in pre-Endless Baelran would actually be this usable. Anyway, so as for charms, Shmira charms, of course, number one, and then Baelran charms if you're running a Baelran team would both be important. Yeah, so I mean, there's not really much to see here. You just see Baelran smacking with the sword. But anyway, it's cool that there is like a Baelran team that may be the best option for you if you have Baelran built and your Faramor is plus 10 or lower exclusive equipment. Then it's worth giving this team a try. There's no guarantee though. The other team could definitely still be better for you. But let's just see what we get here. 34 seconds left. I mean, it's going pretty well so far. Are we going to get a new record? We've hit 11.8 billion, which is a really good score. It will be difficult to beat that record, even with the new top formation of today. But I'm pretty sure we are going to get it. Okay, Baelran, show us what you're made of. 10.4 billion, 17 seconds left. Can you make it happen, Baelran? Can we get a new record off of this team? I don't think we will because our Faramor is really highly invested on this account. And so, like, it just makes sense to be running the Faramor version rather than Baelran. But if you look at this, the scores are very, very close to each other. Very close, 11.6 billion. And, like, that's the difference that, you know, the plus 20 Paragon 4 Faramor that we have, and that is really making the difference. And so, like, you know, if your Faramor is at that lower upgrade level, then definitely give this Baelran team a try. Okay, finally we have the new top team of today, which is Marius GMB. This is the new formation, same heroes as in Rainy's and HTAFK's team, however, different positioning, which is optimal for basically everyone. So blue turn on the right, pink turn on the far left, Shmira on the Stellar Bond, Faramor buffing up Shmira, Rainier position swap Shmira, and then you have Valar in the back right corner. With the Blood Moon spell, we have Shmira on the boosted levels. I mean, there's not really much to watch here. We're going to go for the skip run. I'll do a couple of skip runs and just see what is going to be the maximum potential of this team. Okay, 11.81 billion on a first run, which is close to our record. We're 11.814 with the Rainy's HTAFK team compared to the other team. We keep getting new records. Okay, there we go. So there's going to be a little bit of RNG. You're going to have to do multiple runs if you really want to cap out whichever team you are planning to run. Definitely, it does seem like this is the better team formation. Just one thing I want to try, because I did see some people post having just the pink turn back one tile, like, you know, closer in, like not like all the way in the far left. I want to do maybe 3 runs of this just to show you that, who knows, maybe this could be an option. Whoa, we get a new record right off the bat. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think both of these versions work. And like right away we're getting a better record with the pink turn right close into the Shmira. But when we're looking at the scores of this team having pink a bit closer into the Shmira, it does seem like on average they're outperforming the pink turn on the far corner. So basically you can try both of these positionings, whether you have the pink all the way up in the upper left or you have it right here more close to the Shmira. 11.884. I mean, I'm really thinking that this is going to be the optimal team formation. So basically, just to recap it, the one that has gotten me my 12 scores like consistently so far is going to be this version, which is Marius GMB, but basically pink turn right close next to the Shmira and blue turn on the right. Faramor buffing up Shmira and Rainier position swap the Shmira. So anyway guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this is helpful. Good luck getting a 12 score today. If there's any other team that worked for you, any other positionings, feel free to share that in the comment section. That is much appreciated. And if you guys are thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now.